Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we are currently in Firmament in Ishgard, and we want to do some side quests that are here in this area. Shadow of the Orphanage. You're desperately clinging, or are you not? The savior of Ishgard, please, I need your help. As you may know, there's an orphanage here in the new nest. Rolanberry Field, it's called. Well, of late, I've been seeing suspicious men lurking about the place and throughout the district. Can't be ever thought of something befalling the children, please. Will you not investigate these unsavory individuals? Rugged fellow. Ah, give a man a bloody fright. I'm in a hurry if you don't mind. Need to take this little one back to the orphanage. A suspicious man appears to be spying on the children. Huh. No sooner does he notice you, but he hastily flees the scene. The children won't be able to resist these. What? What are you saying at me? You're a woman from before. You again, what do you want? Look, we're busy right now. Come back some other time, will you not? I'm happy to wait. Fine, suit yourself. Wait over there until we've finished up, alright? Wasquin, Gontador, Behinel, we washed our hands like you told us. Good, good, it's about ready to serve. Don't get too close to a fire here, we don't want you to burn yourself. Sorry for the wait, but we had to tend to the children first. Right then, you had some business with us? Ah, that's what this is about. Well, for what it's worth, I don't blame folk for being suspicious. We're not exactly the sort you see working at an orphanage. The three of us, we used to be temple knights. We were there when the horde descended on the steps of faith, and we all took runes that forced us to hang up our shields. We're grateful to be still alive, though, and we have you to thank for it. Nowadays, we help retired soldiers find work and look after orphans. Truth be told, at first we thought it was some bad jest when they said we'd be taking care of children. After all, we were knights, not nursemaids. We didn't feel equal to the task. You look after us, play with us, and make tasty food for us. We're grateful to you all. Well, the children seem happy enough. And here we are. You can assure the concerned citizen that the children are in no danger. Oh, are you leaving already? Please come again and play with us. They say there used to be a couple with a farm in the Central Highlands. By the sweat of their brow they came to grow the finest Rolanberries in the land. Yet though we were blessed with bountiful harvests, we weren't blessed with children. And so when they became too old to work, they donated their farm to the church. Since then, the farm's been run by men of a cloth, and the profits are used to operate this orphanage. And that's how this place got its name. Even without being asked, the children help us with various chores about the orphanage. They've got hearts, all of them. I have no children of my own. Before this, they were strange beasts to me. But now, I can't think of anything more precious than the little one's smiles. To know that the blood I shed helped to protect these irreplaceable lives, that's what makes me feel proudest to have been a knight. Ah, you returned. So were you able to find the suspicious man? Former knights who help at the orphanage. What? They care for the orphans? Oh gods, I feel terrible for having assumed the worst of them. I shall go and apologize. Yes, I bring the children some sweets as well. My thanks to you for clearing up the misunderstanding. You're an honest-to-God's hero, right? Please teach us how to be strong like you. Yes, is there something you require? Oh, you were a hero who was talking to Rasquin and the others. That I was. The three of us were the oldest children at the orphanage. We know that our carers do much for us. We want to do something to ease their burden, but we don't know what. You don't have any ideas, do you? Come now, we already spoken about this. The best way to help is to earn coin and sell swords. And I've already told you it's too dangerous. Better to find work here in this district, minding other people's children and the like. You're always against my ideas, Lysel. Well, if you don't have a stomach for battle, you can just stay here. I'll go and get a temple lathe and I'll handle it all by myself. He's going to hurt himself, please. Help us stop him. Go to the temple lathe counter, okay. Oh, it's you again. If you're worried about me, don't be. Excuse me, I want to take on a leaf. Something with fighting that pays good coin. Is that so? Well, your courage is commendable. I fear such a task is too dangerous for young ones. See, what did I tell you? What can we do to help at the orphanage then? If you're interested, children, we can issue tradecraft leaves instead. Tradecraft leaves? Aye, we receive requests for all manner of supplies. We can never have too many hands fulfilling them. And right now the convictors have need of firewood and rope. By way of recompense, they offer not only coin but freshly caught game as well. Hussa! Coin and meat. Rasquin and the others will be happy. Let's get to work at once. I know that we can get straw to make the rope. Do you think you could give us a hand with the firewood? In Firmament there's a man named Ishgard. He sells all sorts of materials, but he doesn't let us have any, saying it's not for play. Could you go and ask him for some wood scraps for us? Great. Afterwards, come and meet me back at the orphanage. Bye. Wait, aren't you Desiree Klinger? Never thought I'd get customs from a great hero. I salvage materials left over from reconstruction and sell them cheap to craftsmen who make everyday wares. Is there something you need? Firewood. Is that the way of it? Well then, here's some wood scraps you can take, free of charge. And to hear that those children are trying to do their part for the orphanage brings a tear to the eye, you know. From now on, I'll do what I can to support them. We've been waiting for you. So, do you have wood scraps? There you are. Did you manage to get the wood scraps? Though these scraps of wood are too small for construction, they can still be used in smaller applications. Thank you. We get to work making rope and firewood at once. Twist it like this, then loop it like that, and... You're doing it wrong, it's just going to unravel again. We did it! Elon said I was to collect from here. Do you mean to say your children made the items? Yes, sir. I see. Children, though you may be, do not expect I will treat you with any leniency. The lives of my men may well depend on this rope and firewood, and I accept naught of inferior quality. I supervise, don't worry. You supervise them, you say? Then perhaps there's no cause for concern? Here, the coin and meat promised. If you are satisfied with the items, there shall be opportunities for you to earn more. Hussar, let's take this meat to Raskin and have him use it in today's stew. I think it's best if we had it cured and set aside for later. There's plenty of it, we can do both. It's a fine feeling to make yourselves useful. We'll keep on doing what we can to help at the orphanage. Thank you, and please visit us again. I'd be glad to. I used to dream of becoming a great hero who fought dragons and saved the realm. But you've already gone and done all that, so now I need another go. Yes, perhaps I shall become the greatest artisan in all of Ishgard. Hey, see you! Ilchisen isn't so obsessed with becoming a great hero anymore. He now knows there are other ways to do his part while earning good coin besides. A Fashionable Friendship. Hey, it's you again! Have you heard? All sorts of merchants, craftsmen from across the realm have come to Featherfall. We were just going to head over there to see it for ourselves. You should come with us. It'll be so exciting. Ha! It isn't supposed to be exciting, Paracrill. These outsiders are the competition and we're going to scout them out. Let's get going now. What do you suppose that is? And that too? Look at these stones. How do they make them sparkle like that? I mean, that's easy. Guidanian? Lominson? Uldan? All the merchants. They're amazing. I've never seen anything like any of these things before. If we could fashion some eye-catching wares of our own, I do believe we could earn good coin here. Whatever shall we do, sister? Indeed. Hey, what's the matter? You're looking awfully glum. Oh, hello, where my brother and I heard that traders from around the world had set up shop here in the Firmament, so we've come to peruse their wares. And what's more, Mother was kind enough to give us some extra gil to buy ourselves a special treat. There's one most luscious looking exotic fruit that caught our eye, but sadly, it's just a bit too expensive. Still, we don't want to settle for anything less. Is that all? If you need money, why don't you just earn it? That's what we do. We make all sorts of things and sell them for good coin. Well, aren't you a spirited one? If you're hurting for gil, maybe we could make ourselves a deal? Maskamp, what kind of deal? Haha, a tough negotiator, I see. Here's the story. I'm a hunter from the Dravanian Forelands. And a pretty good one, if I do say so myself. I was on my way back to the wilds after dropping off my chocobo, and that's when it hit me. It's bleeding cold out there, I could use myself a new overcoat. I'm not looking for anything fancy, mind you. If it keeps me warm and toasty in the blistering snow and wind, that's plenty fine for me. Reckon any of you young ones would be able to help a hunter out? Could we ever? You just watch, we will tear up the finest coat you've ever seen before you can bat an eyelash. Good to hear. I'll be lingering on the markets for a while still, so you can just bring it back to me whenever it's ready. But looks like we have a job to do. It's off to Rolanberry field for me to procure the needed tools. Perhaps you'd like to come along? Yurtizen and Paraquil, I can count on the two of you to get some cloth from old Arkad, yes? When we have all that we need, let's meet back here. Alright everyone, let's get to work. Would have reckoned someone like you to have more important matters on your plate than tending to children. But I suppose I'm not one to talk. Anyway, I imagine you'll be going along to see what they don't get themselves into trouble. Well, Lass is a determined one, ain't she? I guess that she reminds me of a certain someone. Yezael? Well, it ain't Rolanberry, children. What can old Arkad do for you today? We need a length of... what was it again? Oh, you came too. Good. There's something I wanted to ask you. What sort of fabric do you think is best for making an overcoat? Paraquil and I... we really don't know anything about weaving, you see. It's Lysel who fancies herself a seamstress. Well, it ain't the hero of Ishgard. I'm glad to see you as well. I've been trying to get these lads to tell me just what sort of fabric they need, but they can't seem to give me a straight answer. What'll be? I mean, pelt is hard to work with, you know? And he said nothing too fancy, right? Linen? I said, oh, then why didn't you say so? Old Arkad's just a thing for you. And here you go, I reckon this will serve you well enough. Why, it most certainly will. Many thanks, my good man. Oh, I would love to take part in a good snowball fight. Sister simply refuses to even entertain the notion. She can't abide getting her hands cold. This gentleman certainly is friendly. Muskrin, there's a favor I would ask of you. Well, listen, let's see. What can I do for you and your friends today? A hunter we met at the markets has hired us to make him an overcoat. You have needle and thread we could borrow? I do indeed, but I can't just let you have it. Why, if it's so much as prick your finger with my tools, never hear the end of it. No need to fear. Desiree is here to watch over me and see that I'm perfectly safe. Isn't that right? You can count on me. I see. Well, the savior of Ishgard is willing to vouch for you. Who am I to oppose? Here you go. Just be careful with them. Yes? Thanks, Ruskin. You're the best. How marvelous it must be to be able to fashion clothing with one's own hands. I can scarcely wait to learn myself. Is there aught I might do to assist? Honestly, I was hoping for more of a challenge. Why, I could have procured that square of fabric in my sleep. But why didn't you? I never made something for a real hunter before. I hope he likes it. The children all came running back like someone set their pants on fire. Just between you and me, I didn't that much of a hurry. But I do believe we have everything we need. Shall we get started then? Say, what do I do with this part here? Ah, just hold that in place. Fold it over, yes, just like that. Now stitch right there, exactly. You're a natural. Why, it's a perfect fit. Our best work yet, if I do say so myself. And how does it feel, good sir? It's sturdy, warm, and even a fair bit more stylish than I was expecting. You've got yourself one satisfied customer, lass. I reckon we should cover it. Go and buy yourself something nice now. Oh, thank you! And thank you. Couldn't have done this without you. Here, this is your share. But this was just about all of it. Well, seeing as you did just about all the work, it seems only fair. Together with what our mother gave us, we have enough here to buy our food. Speaking of Mama, we'd best head back before she starts worrying what's become of us. Might we come back to play again? Well, of course, you're welcome to visit any time. How nice it must be to have a mother to return to. Don't look so down, lass. Being able to help out a couple of nobles ain't nothing to sneeze at. And I reckon the friendship you made today will serve you well. Speaking of new friends, I've got a thing to cheer you up. How do you like to take a baby chocobo off my hands? A baby chocobo? I hatched from the egg of one of my best birds, but I've been having the damnedest time trying to train it. Doesn't seem suited for the hunting life, and so I thought it could use a new family. How do you like to be its new mother? Me, its mother? Why, yes, I'd like it very much. And with the coin we earned, we can buy it food and everything. The little one is going to be over the moon when they hear who's coming to live with us. Not just the little ones. Ruskin too, he adores chocobos. Come on, let's go and tell him right now. You know, Desiree, just looking at you and those children, it calls to mind the time I came upon you and the Azelle and Tailfeather. Gods, how time flies. But speaking of time flying, I'd best be moving on. Got a chocobo to deliver, and then it's back to the road for me. Till next we meet, lass. I have you know I take my responsibility as a bird swimmer quite seriously. I already trained it not to peck at Jocelyn's bottom. How long do you suppose it will be until our chocobo is big enough to ride? And there it runs. Warm hands, warm hearts. Oh, hello again, how have you been? As for us, we've been helping Raskin out like always. He tells us we're doing a better job with every passing day. Speaking of which, have you been to Dragonsong yet? It's such a nice place. You can even hear music playing from time to time. Actually, we've been thinking of how wonderful it would be if we could find work there. Lassell, my friends. Oh, it's you. What's the matter? You won't believe this, but I'm leaving the orphanage. So I found a new family for you? I mean, good for you, I suppose. Yes, I have. My new father is a knight, you see, and my new mother is the nicest lady you'll ever meet. Anyway, so Raskin told me to come here and say... I can't do it. I don't want to say goodbye to all of you. But don't cry like that. Even if you start living with your new family, you can come and play with us whenever you want. That's right. And if I'm ever mean to you, me and my best friend here will give him a good pounding for you. Isn't that right? Well, I give my best. And how about this? For those times when you can't leave home, we make a memento for you so you can remember us at any time. How would you like that? You really do that for me? Oh, thank you, my friends. I have to go back to the orphanage now, but I'll be waiting there until my new father comes. Be seeing you. Paperquill's always coming up with big and exciting ideas. It's really quite impressive. I just blurted it out without asking Lucille and Jussienne first, but they won't mind, will they? Mentor, huh? That's such a good idea. I wish I mean, I was thinking the exact same thing myself. Yes, I'm glad you agree, but whatever should we make them? I haven't the slightest idea. Good thing I have plenty of them. For example, how about a pair of nice fluffy gloves so you can always keep his hands warm? Yes, it doesn't seem like it would be too difficult. When it's settled then, well, I guess it's off to Masola's shop for us? You don't mind coming along, do you? I'll check with Raskin to see when our friend's father is coming. After all, there's no point in making a present if you're too late to give it to him. I'll ready the tools so we can get to work right away.
Mr. Desiree, it's not often I see you in the company of children, whatever is the occasion.
Oh baby, isn't Master Masol just the best? He may look a bit scary, but he is so nice to us and the toys he makes are simply incredible. I'm glad I'm not one of those babies that's too frightened to talk to him. Hello there, Mr. Masola. We're in need of some yarn to knit a pair of gloves from a friend. Might you be able to spare some?
Just the same, always a pleasure to see you, my young friend. If it's yarn you need, it's yarn you get. But before that, allow me to share with you a little story. As a matter of fact, your friend Desiree is a true hero. It's thanks to her and Lord Friends that I've come home here in the Firmament. Did you know that?
Really? That's amazing. You really are a hero, lady.
Truly, I know of none who has done more to bring happiness and prosperity to the people like you, and so I'm proud to bestow upon you this spindle of yarn free of charge. May it serve you and your young friends well.
Ah, thank you, Mr. Muscular. Till next time. So you're friends with Mr. Muscular, just like me? Great minds think alike, I always say. Were you able to procure the yarn from Muscular's shop? I've already everything else we need. Wonderful! Now all we need is to find the cell. That won't be necessary. And look who I've brought with me. After all, I have to make it for a nicer memory than if we were to make this present right before his very eyes, don't you agree? It's so warm and fluffy. Oh, thank you, my friends. I'll treasure these gloves forever. There you are, my child. Mr. Redwood, welcome back, father. Of course, nothing would make me happier than for you to call me so, my boy. But there's no need to force yourself. After all, it's only our first of many days together. This is your new father? I think I might be jealous. And you, Mr. Sklingor. I've heard much from Lord Drillmont of your selfless contributions to the restoration effort, but I did not expect to find you here in the flesh. The heavens smile upon me today indeed. I'm pleased to report that, thanks in no small part to your efforts, the Falcon's Nest flourishes like never before. With things having settled down some, many of our soldiers and artisans have even brought their families to come reside with them. My wife and I now live together as well, and it recently occurred to us how delightful it would be to welcome a new member to the family. A gift we sadly were not blessed with in our younger days. And I must confess, I was surprised at first to see how reluctant the boy was to leave his place. Yet seeing the warmth and camaraderie that fills this place, I now understand entirely. Rest assured we shall do all in our power to see the boy is happy and cherished in his new home. Well, I suppose I'd be best off with father here, but don't worry, I'll be back to play sometime. Do you really think he'll come back to visit? Anyhow, I have an idea. He wasn't the first to say goodbye to this place, and he won't be the last. What if we make giving those same pair of gloves a tradition for every child who leaves the orphanage in the future? I have the same idea. That way, even if we all go our separate ways, it will be as if we are always together, forever. Go our separate ways. Paracril, you don't look good. Whatever's the matter. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit tired. I think I'll go lie down for a while. When Parakill goes off like that on his own, that usually means there's something on his mind. I don't want to pry, but... It's so cold out here, I'm sure he's feeling lonely, even if he won't admit it. Might I ask you to check on him for us? I can't help but feel he'd find it easier to talk to you. He can't have gone far, so it shouldn't be hard to find him, please. I'll follow along out of sight. Parakrill's always going off to sulk on his own. I never understand why. Aren't we his best friends? Are you alright? Desiree, I'm not crying, it's just... some snow over my eye and... Oh, I'll admit it, it's just that I love my friends here so much. When he says that what she said, I couldn't help but imagine the three of us going off far away, never to see each other again. We're the oldest here after all. Even if we can't find families for us, we won't be able to stay here forever. More likely than not, we'll have to go off on our own. Having to make a new life for myself in a cruel, unfamiliar world, without a family or my dear friends by my side, before just too much to bear. You're stronger when you give yourself credit for. She's right, you know, and more than that. We might not be related by blood, and we might not know our mothers and fathers, but we are a family, aren't we? You, me, and Julien. Why, I thought all along that when we leave, we could open a shop together. We could make our living crafting and building things to make people's lives better. Just like we do now. What's this talk of going off by yourself somewhere? That's right. Why, we can even travel to other nations and sell our goods far and wide. And when we are done, we can come back here and bring presents from around the world to the orphans. Wouldn't that be just the best? See? What's wrong with that kind of family? Desiree didn't end the war just so you could sulk around all alone. We have a bright future ahead of us. We need to dream big. So what do you say, Paraquill? Yes, yes, my friends. Oh, I would like nothing more. Thank you, Desiree. I'm sorry to have worried you so. Tell me, if we do go off traveling the world like Lisel says, might we run into you somewhere? Truly, nothing would make me happier. So please, keep an eye out for those gloves you helped us make. That's how you spot us. Safe travels, friend. Till we meet again. And you have friends among merchants and Featherfall, yes? If you know any who would be particularly interested in purchasing our wares at a premium, you must let us know. Just you watch, one day we're going to buy a big house here in the Firmament, where the three of us can call home. You come visit us, won't you? Master Quinn is always saying that there are all types of families out there, and I couldn't agree more. Rather than going off to live with a mother and father, I don't even know. I'd rather keep the family that we have here together. Alright, that was it for the Firmament. Until next time then, I guess, when we play more Final Fantasy XIV or maybe something else. I'm Mace, and don't get lost.